You already know what it is. You already know how we do. It's the Music Lab Show. And today we got another special guest here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Flip a dollar on Instagram. Push your 215 on Twitter.
Yeah, alright. Well, look. It's clean, right to the point. So basically, y'all already know we usually bring music artists in. But like we said, episode 1, you know, it's not just music artists. We bring all successors to the show. If they want to promote anything, you know, tell their story, that's basically what we do. So with that being said, we're going to get right into it. #1 hustler since, I remember, like, when we was young boys. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
So tell everybody, like, you know, like, what, because I know you have your store. So basically you do, like, you sell, you buy, you flip. Tell everybody what is your process, and what motivated you to start going hard at that?
Well, basically, just in general, arbitrage is something that we all should be doing. Like, arbitrage is basically taking something from one market and taking it to another. So I'll go on Walmart and buy some clearance and then sell it on eBay or Amazon. Right. So I might buy a toy for $1 and sell it for $20. You know what I'm saying? I might buy a toy for 50 cents and sell it for $100. Right. Stuff that you don't even think, like, you think it's not even possible. And I was able to sell $500,000 worth of stuff in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it really, like, changed everything in my life. Like, I started getting $5,000, $10,000 paychecks. You know what I'm saying? Making 30 G's a month, and it blow your mind. But when you get into that moment, you start buying cars, upgrading all your phones, everything be different. You start living different. You eating anything, and it's like you gotta get self-control. But I start teaching people on Instagram, and I'm almost at like 11,300 followers or something like that. Just teaching people and showing them, yo, you can all do this. This is an opportunity we all got. So go to the flea market and buy a DVD for $1, and then take it to the corner store and sell it to them, or to the pawn shop, and just do arbitrage like everybody else is doing. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I love it, and I'm trying to show as many people as I can.
And you know what? That's great to have, especially in the black community. You know, it's an inspiration to everybody, because not everybody is built for a 9 to 5, and not everybody want to work a 9 to 5. And you out here getting your own bread, and you doing damn good at it. So that's all, you know, that's motivational in itself. So with that being said, so what was your biggest selling item? Do you remember, like, your biggest selling item that you can? I know you probably sold a million.
I really ain't had no big sellers. I sold a lot of DVDs, which is something that right now people still, when I get DVDs, they be like, "Don't know, everybody got Netflix." That's not true. It's a dude that'll get a Honda today and be happy about it, but a Honda for you might not be nothing. Right. It's levels. So it's a cat that don't have no internet or nothing. They trying to reminisce and watch a movie, or they just want to watch movies. That's what they do. So I can still get a movie and sell it for X amount of money, and it'll blow your mind. Like $50, $100. Right. And a lot of people don't know that a movie can actually sell for that much money. But
that's crazy.
It's possible. It's possible. And I don't try to understand it. It's a real thing. And I just
you just
look at the data. I trust the data. Oh, this joint sold 10 times at that price. I'm gonna make it a little higher and wait. You know, and it's been working.
How it works.
It's been working. Dope. You know.
So what is your ultimate goal as far as this go? Like, do you want to open up a store yourself, like, you know, like a base store, or do you already have that?
No brick and mortar. I did that, and it is, we in a different age. Like we in an age where you don't even need college, because with arbitrage and with the internet, as a musician or doing what I'm doing, you got all the tools they was gonna give you anyway. Right. So when you sign with them, you already got an Instagram and a YouTube, and you can get on all the major platforms. So why you need them? Yeah. For what? You can push yourself. So it's like, if you get them, that's good, but it's not necessary. So with arbitrage, we all got stuff. We all probably got a phone at home that's broke that you don't even use. It's in the drawer. Yeah. But somebody will repair that joint so you still can sell it. It still has value. Everything has value, but we just have to recognize how to get it to somebody who can appreciate that value, and then make that money in the middle.
Yeah, I definitely agree. As far as, like, and that's, you know, with music and everything. So, like, I have a distribution deal, and I was just telling Trey, like, yo, like, last week, like, yo, we don't need this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We do everything from the muscle anyway. So, what do we need them for? It's more so like a name thing.
In a relationship.
Yeah.
In a relationship.
Yeah.
That's
so
important.
it's just all about building. Now, you said you teach, people, like, through the Instagram. Do you have a team, or is it just you?
Yeah, I got a team. I got a team.
And
I started with runningtothemoney.com, and basically we just call it Running to the Money. It's like a theme that you'll celebrate. Like you be like, what, Running to the Money? It sounds cool. So I started going with that, and basically I got a team of people. I never even met them. We all met through Instagram. We all met through Instagram. We all make money together. Basically, the group is $1 per day. So it's like it's separating the people who are not serious from the people who are serious. Because if $1 stops you, then you're really not trying to hustle. Because you can borrow $1. And you probably buy bubble gum, sodas, hoagies. It costs $1, but it's not making your life better. So that's how I separate people who serious from people who not. And at the very same time, people say, well, why are you charging if you're trying to help people? Why should I just give you my time? I got 2 kids.
Yeah.
I got things I need to do.
Right.
And if you DM me all day asking me questions and I'm answering them, Jones, I'm a help desk, and how am I making money?
Right.
I'm in the real world too. So it's like, you know, I had to separate that and get people to get the understanding. Some people don't, and that's fine. You know, I'm not there to argue with people. If they get it, they do. I like to say, if they mind, they don't matter, and if they matter, they don't mind. The people who get upset about what matters for you, you don't need them.
Right.
Nobody should be mad because you're trying to be better. And then at the same time, if you bringing value to folks, you're going to receive value as well. And that's why I like to help people, because the more people I help, the better I'm going to get.
Yeah.
Because they're going to run feedback to me and say, yo, this helped me, and so on and so forth. And it's just going to not only inspire me, but it's going to make me try harder.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? Just push.
Right. Now, what can you say to, because you just gave a lot of knowledge. So somebody that's kind of on the fence about it, and, you know, people don't trust it like that. They just like, oh, it might be a scam or whatever. What would you say to the person that's on the fence?
On the fence about the group? Or
on the fence about like
about
the whole
selling?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Man, you got to get started with anything. I like to say you cross the bridge when you get there. It's kind of like getting started and just taking action is the most important thing of anything. I don't care what you apply it to. You know, if you, like, let's say if you read 10,000 books, you're not as good as a person who did 10,000 tests. You got a lot of knowledge in your brain, but they
actually
out there and applying it to something and getting the answers wrong and getting feedback, and then they could go to a higher level because they have an understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just get started. You might lose some bread. I lost bread plenty of times.
Of course.
Like, you know, I was talking to somebody earlier. I shipped something to Baja, California, which is kind of like Mexico. And it's like, it costs a lot. And I sold it on free shipping. So when I shipped it, I ain't make no bread.
Yeah.
I paid my fees, and the shipping was like $30. And it was a big item, but I learned from it. I was like, oh, man, Baja, I can't mess with them. So, you know, and the crazy thing was, I didn't even pay for the item. I drop shipped it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is a whole nother conversation, but it's too risky. So getting into arbitrage, you want to buy the products first.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So basically what we do before we wrap everything up, we go off, you know, something that's not on the subject. Growing up, man, you was a big conspiracy boy. What you got for me today? What's been going on that's been...
Y'all ain't even ready for that, man.
give us a sample. Give us a sample. Cause look, when she told me you was in the building, I was like...
You gotta look up the sun simulator, man. That's the new joint that I've been on.
The sun simulator?
Yeah, man. Something going on with the sun. Like, it's a lens in front of it, or it's just a different sun. It's just, I don't know the whole extent, and I don't want to start making it seem like I know. But the sun simulator patent is from like 1960 something, so it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? They had enough time to...
See, that's all I'm like, yo!
Even on a deeper level, I think we all see a different sun. And that's a whole nother discussion. But
yeah, we can be here for hours talking about that.
Look up the patent, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, man. So you already know what it is. It's your boy, Zig the Artist. I'm here with my man, Flip a Dollar, sorry. Go ahead and give them all your handles one more time. Let them know where to find you. And,
most importantly, I just wrote a book, Balling on the Budget, A Reseller's Guide to Macari. You can get that by clicking the link in my bio. It's the 4th link in bio. You can go to digitaltrapper.life and check out a lot of stuff. You can go to runningtothemoney.com. Just check me out on Instagram. DM me. I'm always trying to help people, but just know it's going to be a fee. It's going to be a small fee because we got to separate the people who playing from the people who trying to make something happen.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. All right, you already know. The Music Lab Show. Zig the Artist. We out here. Yeah. Good joint, good joint.